welcome back to the Grüne Horde. Today another tutorial. I'm building one of the MDF houses that we are using in our MDF City. You might have seen the showcase. This is all you get. I've designed it myself. Few side walls. This one will go on here, and this is basically the row in which you have to mount them, and of course two floors inside the building. I've already loosened them, so I can just take them out, and then I just start gluing these in here. Doesn't really matter with which one you start, and put them inside the base. The next part, you need to glue the long side here, and also again the connection to the base on the part itself, and then just squeeze it in there, first downward and then the sides basically connect. I like to put in some glue here right now, and then you need to do the floors. This is the top floor, and again the floor needs glue. In this case I put glue all around all four edges, since I will directly afterward do the rest of the sides. By mounting it you will loosen the other two parts again, but that doesn't really matter. So, on the top floor, basically the same process. This one will connect to 3 of the walls. The smaller side goes in here. This stabilizes the bigger parts, and then we have to go for the last big side wall. Glue it in. Press it down, and with this one a little bit careful, connect it to the middle wall, and squeeze in the floors. They fit nicely, so when they're in the position they will stay there. That's how it looks like right now, and we're still missing a wall here. We need to squeeze it down a little bit on this side. So I'll do that and connect the last piece of main wall. Again, squeeze it in there, and then it fits also into the floor. The last two pieces that need some glue are these. This is the other corner, and they will also fit together, of course, closing up this corner. And basically put some glue inside the walls. That's what is missing from the inside, and the building is done. So that's how they look like, glued. Next step will be some texture, and then colors. So next step is giving it some small details. Make it even look more destroyed, and I normally do that by using all those windows that I still have left. So I put some glue in some parts, and just glue in like broken walls, whatever. Here I also like the these are the connection parts where the floor connects to the walls, cutouts there. I like to just glue them below the floors, so it looks like the steel out of the floors, kind of. Getting them in from below is not that. Yeah, now they're sticking to my fingers. Now it's there. And again, some more of the windows as broken walls. Just glue them in. Yeah, that was came back down, the last one. So like this. That's the next step. And after that, we have to add some texture. Also kind of debris in the buildings. And I just do that by using sand, the same sand I used for other parts of the MDF City. I get it on those parts. And that's how they look like right now. And then we'll come to the colors. So next is painting the pedestrian areas here outside of the building. I will using a color from the do-it-yourself, cheap one. You get them in bigger volumes than the model colors we are using for everything else. So just paint once around it. Let it nicely dry, and then I'll airbrush the house side and put some tape on the surfaces here. Done, that's it for now. Let it dry, and then we go for the airbrushing. So I have put some tape around this one on the pedestrian areas that are already painted in their base color. Now I'm using Vallejo Model Air Tan Earth in my airbrush, and I'll just do the outside walls. This one will be a little bit difficult. We will see if I will be able to hit inside with the next color, but on those with a little bit less structure, just one wall, it's easier to first spray the outside and then the inside, since I'm getting the color out, and whatever comes through the window will hit the floors. And if I'm doing the second color from the inside, nothing can happen to the outside wall. And that's it already. It doesn't have to be 100% perfect. I will glue in fine green flock to ensure a rotten and decayed layout at the far end. Okay, so last color to spray, or no, second to last color, is the inside of the walls, and that's dark grey, German grey from Vallejo Model Air, and I ensure that I spray from the inside so that I don't hit the outside walls. A little bit difficult to target, but it works. It worked quite well on the others. I tried it. And also the basement floor will get this color, except those parts where I have those stones on it. The floors get the color. And now I need more color, but I think you can imagine what happens. And again, spray from the inside so that you don't hit your outside walls. Last color to spray is green. This is gunship green from Vallejo Model Air. And I'm putting it over those parts where I have done the small stones, sanding. And it's much faster with an airbrush than by a brush. I will dry brush it afterwards, once or twice. And now you can basically take all this already have the final building here. Not yet 100% final, I need the flock. Okay. So last step is painting. And first thing is I'm using a metal color. This is chainmail from Games Workshop to paint these metal bars here, the supports of the floor that come out of the floor. And that color, I think that's all, it's just 2 of them. Then we will paint the fallen down walls, these parts, which is essentially the windows, in a grey color, so that they are a brighter color than the rest of the floor. Some are here inside the greens. They'll also need some color. And there are several down here, aye. Okay. Yeah, but you will cover them in flock afterwards, so it's not that difficult. Maybe this color is a little too watery. Okay. Next is the greens. We'll start with goblin green. Use a dry brush, so an older one, and just brush over this once. So nature found its way back into this house here, and these parts done. And then I'll do the same with an even lighter, brighter green. This is scorpion green from Games Workshop. Again, dry brush once over the green surfaces, and you're done. Okay, last, I'm gonna job for the dry brush is longbeard grey, which I just brush over the pedestrian area outside here, so that it fits together with all the roads and the rest of the city that I have already done. Okay, and now I just need flock, and then they are done. So last work step is putting in some greens, and I use this. Just squeeze it in there, put some glue. And then it stays there. On those green patches that we sprayed before and dry brushed. Some yellow ones in here to give it some color. Just squeeze them down once, maybe put some more glue so that the glue really connects it. Then I add the green grass style by just doing some lines up here with my PVA glue. All of those will have the green later. Then you have a nice ruined building. I like to put a bigger patch on the connections, so you hide them basically. The patch might also split up here, go up here. And the last side also needs some going up here, and then something like this. You could also add some of it in the inside. And okay, this part left again, so glue it down once again, and then use the greens here, just distribute it over it. So that every side receives some. Okay, and then we have a final building. Clear off the excess, let it dry, and then I'll show you the set of buildings that I've built, in total 6, and we'll integrate them into the city. So hope you enjoyed watching. Now they're finished. That's it for today from the Grüne Horde. I'll show them to you in a gaming battle report very soon. Try to do that within the next one in 2 weeks. Yeah, see you. Bye bye.